Okay, so hi, I'm Charles Roth,
And I'm Joe Tiarina.
and we're both chemie students, and just doing our final project here.
Yeah.
And we like basketball, so we did some NBA scoring analysis.
Our data consists of 2015 NBA basketball offensive statistics. Let's see, our data structure is a matrix, 96 rows by 22 columns. Each row is statistic for a different, an individual player, and there are 96 players on our data set. And our data set is sorted from highest to lowest points per game by each player.
Why did we do this? Well, because we like basketball, the playoffs are here, ball is love, ball is life. Classic.
Wow, now that was intense. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go over our code in MATLAB.
Here's our MATLAB function. It is titled NBAAnalysis, and if we call that function, first thing you'll see is a sweet little menu up in the corner with 3 different options.
The first option is you can select the top scores of 2015, and that'll give you a list of, or a bar graph of the top scorers and the amount of points per games they get. Jeez, that's a cool graph.
Now you can see that they're sorted from the highest to the lowest in this cool fashion, with the highest one being just about 27.5 points per game. 28.1, I think.
Yeah.
Now, within this graph, we still have another menu here, and it asks, well, what if you just want to see the top 5? We can go ahead and click that button, and it's going to narrow it down for us.
Yeah.
And it's going to show us the names of the top 5 and their points per game.
Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, these are the top 5 scorers in the league
this year.
In 2015.
So that's the first path.
Now, if you wanted to take a different path, maybe wanted to see within those players, those top scorers, how many of their points come via the free throw? Those easy, simple, free points if they foul you. And so we overlaid the points from their free throw with the total points per game that they score. And as you can see, the more that you score, it trends the more free throws you make.
I think you can also see James Harden goes to the line more than anybody else.
Or at least he makes more than everyone else. But yes, he also does go to the line more than everyone else. That's a cool statistic, Chuck.
Thanks, Joe. All right, so we have a third direction we can go. We call that again. And the third button, say you want to know who was the top scorer for each team.
Maybe not who, but how many points they scored.
Oh, good point.
And as you can see, the top scorers on each team fluctuate in terms of how many points they score. For instance, the top scorer on the New York Knicks does not score that many points, just around 10. But
not a good sign.
Not a good sign for their team. And they were one of the worst teams in the league. But as you can see, Oklahoma City's top scorer scored a lot of points, like 28.1. But they also didn't make the playoffs, so I guess...
Yeah, but that was pretty much a statistical anomaly.
Yeah, and plus Kevin Durant's not playing this year.
Good
He's
call.
really good. Either way, those are the three paths that our functions take.
So you could see how any one of these different operations can be easily modified to look at any different statistic that was in our package. We could easily go from point totals to percentages to anything else,
Like
as
rebounds.
long as if we were going to put more time into it. So, but essentially you can see how these kinds of things are created for the public.
I think it's pretty cool.